into Audio Underground. I'm Black Jackson, and this is episode 15 on Sonic Scout Radio. We've got another full lineup of incredible independent artists from all over the world today. Artists doing it on their own, no labels, no record deals, making music that actually means something. And later in the show, we've got something I'm really proud to share. An exclusive world premiere from one of the UK's fastest rising indie bands, Split Second. We'll hear a few of their tracks throughout the show, but the one everyone's been waiting for, I Want to Hear It From You, will make its debut right here for the very first time on Audio Underground. I can't say enough how special it is when artists trust this show to be the first place their music is heard. That's exactly what Sonic Scout Radio was built for, to give independent voices a real platform, no middleman, no gatekeeper, just a direct line from the artist to you. If you're new around here, welcome to the Underground. Past episodes are up on our SoundCloud, and if you're an artist looking to get featured, drop me a line anytime at audiounderground@sonicscoutradio.com. You can also text the studio line at 1-612-430-3557. You can follow me on TikTok at Black Jackson, on Instagram at audio.underground. Stay connected with the station at Sonic Scout Radio on all platforms. We've got a lot to get to today, so let's dive in. And stick around. That world premiere from Split Second is one you're going to want to hear. We're going to kick things off today with Jay Solomon. This is Lying Around.
Satisfying and pure. What do you got lying around? And I can't help but lose it. I'm losing all the feeling in my fingers when I say that I can't do this. When I think about where you've been lying around. So stop with all the excuses. Every time I say that I don't doubt you, I just end up feeling useless when I think about where you've been lying around. I heard a rumor about your love that you helped me prove it wrong. Somebody said that you were getting around. I could try to play cool, but I would listen to your floorboards. Let you know that I wouldn't sleep on your doormat. I heard a rumor about your love that you helped me prove it wrong. Somebody said that you were getting around. I could try to play cool, but I would listen to your floorboards. I'd sleep on your doormat just to find out where you've been lying around.
That was Jay Solomon with Lying Around. Really smooth sound there. I like what he's doing. Of course, he's doing it all on his own, independent, unsigned. You can find him on TikTok at Jay Solomon, Solomon. More great independent music coming up next on Audio Underground, right here on Sonic Scout Radio. Alright, time to kick off something pretty special here. This is the first of 3 songs we'll be hearing today from Split Second, an emerging band out of the UK that's been building serious momentum over the last year. This next track, Love Life Cycle, dropped in 2024 and has already racked up hundreds of thousands of streams across platforms, and for good reason. It's sharp, emotional, and instantly memorable. Turn it up. This is Split Second with Love Life Cycle.
Been hearing stories old and new, people talking, passing through. Now that I've grown and lived some life, slowly start to understand their strife. Since I was young, I always knew what I wanted through and through. Now I'm asking, was I right? Thoughts of repetition gave me a fright. There's a very clear beginning and end, and a lot of emotion, so you can't pretend. Can't get out, you wanna tell a friend. They've heard it all before, I don't wanna hear it again. In my experience, I do escape, cause there's no superhero wearing a cape that'll save you from the love life cycle again. Keep on rolling, you can say goodbye. Can't control it, but don't even try. Find a new guy, can I just ask why? You know flying sky high, on a roller coaster ride, you're gonna hit the granite. Been through it now a couple of times, had my heart broken once or twice. Still I look for the same old thing, haven't learned my lesson, don't think I ever will. I'm used to this, you know we move in circles like a running track with constant hurdles.
1, 2, 3 and the race begins, but the thing you got to know is that it never ends.
Shattered hearts are quite hard to mend, there's only one life cycle, the rules don't bend. But you can't get out, you wanna tell a friend.
I've heard it all before, I don't wanna hear it again. In my experience, I do escape, cause no superhero wearing a cape that'll
Save you from the love life cycle again.
Keep on rolling,
You can say goodbye to the things you do in your everyday
can't control
life.
it.
But don't even try, you wanna know that it's the same every
Find a new
time.
guy,
Could I just ask why you've been here before? It's gonna make you cry.
flying sky high.
On a roller coaster riding where the air is such, you gon' tell me to keep on rolling. It makes me wanna cry because the whole damn time you always knew that I can't control it. This is out of line, I should be able to stop, but now I've already found a new guy. No, I can't ask why, because before you know we are, we're gonna be flying sky high. On a roller coaster riding while the air is such, you gotta hit the
That was Split Second with Love Life Cycle, a track that's been steadily climbing since it dropped in 2024, and it's easy to hear why. Something special about this band. The energy, the precision, the songwriting just hits a little bit differently. They found that rare space where indie heart meets arena level sound. They've been building a huge following because of it. That's just the start of what we've got lined up from them today. We'll hear more before this episode's over, including a world premiere, the very first broadcast anywhere of their brand new single, I Want to Hear It From You, before it's released Friday, October 10th. Unbelievable, so excited to have that for you here exclusively on Audio Underground. Don't go anywhere, keep it right here. More Split Second, more incredible independent music coming up on Audio Underground with Black Jackson, right here on Sonic Scout Radio. Before we keep rolling, if you haven't already, make sure to follow Split Second on Instagram and TikTok at official Split Second. Though honestly, knowing my listeners, you probably already have. Good job. Up next, we've got something bright, a little catchy from The Avenue, an indie pop track that just kind of pulls you in and gets you with those first few lines. This one's called High and Dry.
days, and my darling, it's an uphill fight. People never seen before, pulling up to the door. Feeling myself, feeling since I felt this feeling before. Don't know if I have the time to keep living this life. Just wake me up tonight. Don't know if I have the time to make sure you're alright. Just don't leave me high and dry. My feet meet the earth, trying to get to the other side. Everyone wanna be rich, but no one wanna try. The other side of the fence doesn't get better than this. Yes, it does, and life's just taking the piss. Don't know if I have the time to keep living this life. Just wake me up tonight. Don't know if I have the time to make sure you're alright. Just don't leave me high and dry.
That was The Avenue with High and Dry. They're out of Australia. Great energy, super clean production, just a killer pop sound coming from those guys. You can find them on TikTok at theavenue.band and on Instagram at theavenueofficial, although there's an extra L on the end of that, so official looks like it has 2 L's. Give them a follow. Keep an eye on what they're doing next. They are amazing. More great independent music coming up on Audio Underground right here on Sonic Scout Radio. This next one's from Tractor Beam, a Toronto-based band that's been making some real waves in the indie scene lately. One of their tracks has already pulled in over 40,000 streams and counting. This song's called Monolith. It's got that psychedelic indie feel, lush, layered, and just a little otherworldly. Here's Tractor Beam with Monolith.
I warn you, what would happen if we moved to a city? We might never start a family, but you're up again in the country. I warn you.
cornfield in Canada with my baby by my side. And the crop circles around my brains, and there's nothing from above that can harm us. You won't disappear from my side, my baby. Disappear from my side. You won't disappear from my side, my baby. Disappear from my side.
That was the trippy as hell Monolith by Tractor Beam. What a cool track. Definitely brings back a few memories from my college years, if you know what I mean. You can find the band on TikTok at tractor.beam.ufo and on Instagram at tractorbeamufo. Both quite fitting, if you ask me. More great independent music coming your way right here on Audio Underground with Black Jackson, only on Sonic Scout Radio. Up next, we've got a couple of tracks from an artist I've been really impressed with lately. His name is Max McGreal. He's been putting out some beautifully crafted indie work, clean production, great lyrics, and a songwriting that just kind of feels lived in, if you know what I mean. We'll start with Still Frames and then follow it up with another one of his called Bleachers. Here's Max McGreal.
Still frames from last night in my head. It's got me losing my mind. Can tell our habits were catching up last night. Guess it's a matter of time. I know you're running round in your own brain. I know you wanna get the things you say. So lose control now. Go on the whistle. And don't let anybody pave your way. Yeah, I was driving on the way home, saw a broken car and the lights kept flashing. Remind me of the days back home when the TV's on and you wake up groggy. Damn, I really need to lay low, need to get to know my pace. And a mission of myself in my worst way. Load up your gun and just aim straight, don't shoot no blank. I got these still frames from last night in my head. It's got me losing my mind. Tell our habits were catching up last night. Guess it's a matter of time. I got these still frames, stuck in my mind. I think I need a little space. I'm on a come down. I'm like a missile, but feel so strong out in blame. I wanna know why I'm running round in my own brain, and why I wanna get the things I control now. Go on the whistle, and won't let anybody pave my way. It's all my say. Told you better, you should get up off the couch. I mean, I know just how you feel, but you should wanna make them proud. Had some good days and some bad nights, but you still can't knock me down. I'm addicted to the limelight, to the long run. I've been working with my head face down. I've been staying up till midnight.
make it out. I done lost a lot of good friends and some bad ones. Only notice when I turn around. Guess it happens and it's just life. One day I'll wake up and my time will be all up. Now I'm hoping this will work out. It'll work out. I've been working till my legs give up. Checked in 2003. I grew up back in small town Ashland trees. I wasn't sure what it meant at the time, but now I'm all grown up and know just why. I met my brother in 2006. Remember watching TV in that old town crib. He said I got it and I know I really got it. I'ma keep on working till my family really got it. And it's I would buy anything, spend anything, tryna spoil ya. We could fly a wedding ring, shop for anything, I adore ya. I don't feel any shame when I'm doing these things all for ya. I wouldn't trade it for ya. I wouldn't trade it for ya. All the way from the stadium bleachers, you can feel from the soles of your sneakers. You can hear from the backyard speakers. I could try to find space, but it bumps all day. I won't stop till I get it done. Bleachers, you can feel from the soles of your sneakers. You can hear from the backyard speakers. I could try to find space, but it bumps all day. I won't stop till I get it done.
That was Max McGreal with Still Frames and Bleacher. Max writes to capture the feeling of growing up in small-town America. Those hazy in-between years of childhood, adolescence, and figuring yourself out. You can definitely hear touches of Weezer and Dominic Fike in his sound, but he's definitely carving something out all his own. He's taking his time right now to really kind of refine his sonic identity. Judging from what we just heard, though, he's definitely on the right track. Give him a follow on TikTok and Instagram at Max McGreal Music. That's MCGREAL. Keep an eye out for what comes next for him. More incredible independent artists still ahead. And of course, the world premiere from Split Second is on the way. Stay tuned. This is Audio Underground with Black Jackson on Sonic Scout Radio. Every now and then, an artist comes along with a sound that just stops you in your tracks. That, for me, was Lexi Algar. She was born and raised in the Bay Area of California, now making her mark down in Southern California, where she's become a familiar name around the Long Beach and LA indie scene. She's an alternative pop singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist who's been writing songs since she was 10 years old. That kind of lifelong connection to music really comes through in her music, too. Since releasing her first originals in 2022, Lexi's already found herself among Spotify's top 20% of artists worldwide, streaming in over 30 countries. She's done it all independently. No label push, no marketing team, just talent and consistency and a genuine connection with her listeners. What really stands out about Lexi is her ear for timeless melodies and her willingness to chase emotional depth, something you just don't hear enough of anymore, in my opinion. This next track is a reinvented cover of Labi Siffre's 1970s classic, Bless the Telephone. She's taken that nostalgic simplicity and turned it into something that feels entirely her own. Her voice carries the same emotional power you'd expect from Adele, but with the warmth and gentle sincerity of Karen Carpenter. I heard it right away, and it's an incredible combination. This is Lexi Algar with Bless the Telephone.
It's nice to hear your voice again. I've waited all day long, even wrote a song for you. It's strange the way you make me feel. With just a word or two, I'd like to do the same. songs with you. I love you, but very soon it's time to go. An office job to do, while I'm here writing songs for you. Strange how a phone call can change a day, take you away, away from the feeling of being alone. Bless the telephone. It's nice the way you say my name, not very fast or slow, just soft and all the same. It's when you tell me how you feel, I feel the same way too. I'm very much in love with you. Strange how a phone call can change a day, take you away, away from the feeling of being alone. Bless the telephone. Bless the telephone.
That was Lexi Algar with Bless the Telephone. What an absolutely beautiful song. It's one of those tracks that just makes you stop what you're doing for a minute and listen. She's got such a natural way of connecting through her music. It's honest and it's just amazing. She's originally from the Bay Area. She's down in Southern California now. She's building a solid following around the Long Beach and LA area. So if you're listening from that area, do me a favor, go give her a follow and support what she's doing. You can find her on TikTok at Lexi Algar Music and on Instagram and YouTube both at Lexi Algar. And that's LEXIALGAR, or head over to lexialgar.com to keep up with her latest music and videos. Just an absolutely beautiful song from a very talented independent artist with an amazing voice. Stick around, more great music coming up, and that world premiere from Split Second is on the way. Alright, it's time for the second track from Split Second. This one's got a little extra meaning behind it though. My Patreon subscribers got together and picked this song themselves from the Split Second catalog. Crazy part is it was unanimous. Seriously, everybody picked this song. It's amazing. I love this song. We'll talk about the band and their story a little bit later in the show, but for now, let's just enjoy this banger. This is Split Second with Alone.
Call my phone, I watch the cars go by while the people cry.
That was Split Second with Alone. Every time I hear that band, I'm more convinced they're on the verge of something big. The songwriting, the production, the energy, it all just hits right. And we're not done with them yet. We still have that world premiere of their brand new single, I Want to Hear It From You, coming up later in the show. You're hearing it here first, exclusively on Audio Underground and Sonic Scout Radio. Stick around, more incredible independent music on the way.
Hey y'all, this is Scones here, and you're about to hear my song called This Song Has a Really Long Title, like all those emo songs from 2009, or I like to call it 2009 for short. It's one of 4 singles from my upcoming debut album, Integrate, coming out on October 10th. Big shout out Audio Underground with blckjcksn for finding my stuff and putting me on. Hope you like it.
That was Scones with, like he said, 2009. Big thanks to him for sending that in. Awesome track. Love the sense of humor behind it. Stick around. More amazing independent artists coming up, and we're just minutes away from the world premiere from Split Second. Don't go anywhere. Up next, we have Walk the World with Check the Meaning.
Hear the voices in your head. Find a reason to forget. As you're thinking of all the things that's been and gone, and as you ponder on all the things you should have done. Change to come. Yeah, you gotta keep believing. Shake the meaning, everyone. Yeah, just keep believing. Shake the meaning, everyone. Hear the whispers deep inside. While you're searching for your pride, as you're sleeping in the bed that you have made, gotta keep praying. Maybe one day you'll be saved. While you're waiting for the change to come. Keep believing, shake the meaning, everyone. Yeah, just keep believing, shake the meaning, everyone. Yeah. So frustrating, but you're hesitating. Now you're waiting for change. Keep on rolling, keep on strolling down the path that you made. Just keep believing, change the meaning, everyone. Yeah, just keep believing, change the meaning, everyone. Well, yeah, just keep believing. Check the meaning, everyone. So yeah, just keep believing. Check the meaning, everyone.
That was Walk the World with Check the Meaning. Really cool tune, great groove. Definitely getting some Spin Doctor vibes off that one. It's got the same kind of playful rhythm and smart, catchy delivery, just kind of hooks you in. Awesome track from a band that's clearly having super amounts of fun making music, and it shows. More great independent artists coming up. You're listening to Audio Underground with Black Jackson right here on Sonic Scout Radio. Give this one a minute to really get going. It builds slow, but when it opens up, it's worth every second. Here's Ocean with Be Mine.
I'll go out when the flowers
is blue, right upon the back of a boat, fall in love. I've been eating your kiss from across the room. I'm growing a spine and now it's time. So would you mind if I kissed you?
Aren't you glad you stuck around for that? I swear, one of these days, I'm going to do a whole show of songs that most people just don't have the patience for, right up until they blow your freaking mind. I grew up a Pink Floyd fan, though, so it's kind of built in for me to wait a song out for a while, I guess. That was Ocean with Be Mine, and yes, there's a question mark at the end of that. Go give them a follow on TikTok at ocean.from.mars and on Instagram at ocean.thebandfrommars. More great independent music on the way. And yes, I know we're all still waiting. The world premiere from Split Second coming up just a couple of minutes away. Stick around. Next, we have a familiar voice in the underground. This is the amazing Sarah Shafee with her new single, Come Over.
Come over. Come over, you. Come over. Come over. Sweet 17 again, and I cry. 'Cause I'm not over motorized and city lights in the sky. The memories that come out of here with care. Don't worry, 'cause when you are 17, it's all fair. Don't make it your problem at all. Sweet 17, so many problems. There's just one problem, that there's no problems at all. Sweet 17, so many problems. There's just one problem. You gotta get up and fall. Come over. Come over, you. Come over. Come over. Shooting up a load of taking time. Turning back the clock to strike a pose in my own mind. Forget about the class
was Sarah Shafee with Come Over. What a beautifully crafted track. Layered, emotional, and full of that signature cinematic energy she brings to everything she does. Sarah's a classically trained musician, producer, a songwriter. She has gifts for blending elegance and edge. You can hear it in all of her tracks. You can check out more of her music and projects at sarahshafee.com. That's SARAHSHAFEY. And give her a follow on Instagram at Sarah Shafee Music to stay in the loop. And a little birdie tells me she might be working on a big move to the States. Stay tuned for that. Something tells me we'll be hearing a lot more from her soon. More incredible independent music coming up. Just 2 more songs left. And yes, that means right around the corner, I promise. Split Second and their world premiere. First, we're going to hear from Audrey. This is Cup of Coffee.
If I asked you to get a cup of coffee with me, would you? We could talk about how much things have changed. Have you seen me lately? Now I have bangs, and of course I'm still singing. And by the way, I'm back in school. I know that you would find that cool. You always thought that I was so intelligent. Don't I look different now? If you asked me to get a cup of coffee with you, would I? Or would it be strange? Or would we pick up where we left off? Did you finish your degree? And are you happy now? And I know you probably moved on. I hope she treats you well. But do you think of me at all? I try to pretend it never happened, but I loved you so deeply, and I know we never got the closure. Don't I look different now? If I asked you to get a cup of coffee with me, would you? If I said I miss your laugh, I miss your voice, I miss my best friend, would you say me too? Don't I look different now? You're probably different now. We're both so different now. I just wanna talk to you. It's all so different now. If I asked to get a cup of coffee with me, would you?
That was Audrey with Cup of Coffee. What an absolutely beautiful song. You can find Audrey on Instagram and TikTok at Audrey Gayton. That's AudreyGaytan. If you want to reach out to her on email, she has her email address publicly available. It's just audreygayton@gmail.com. Just a beautiful piece of songwriting and storytelling. Happy to share that with you guys. All right, this is it. We've been building up to this moment all show, and for good reason. Every now and then, a band just comes along that you know isn't going to stay underground for long. Split Second are 4 friends from the UK, Ava, Levi, Jack, and Louise, and they've turned their chemistry into something electric. Their music draws from the best: Red Hot Chili Peppers, Fleetwood Mac, Arctic Monkeys, Oasis, but what they've built together is totally their own. They've got the songwriting, They've got the sound, they've got the rare kind of connection that only comes around once in a while. And look, they might be independent right now, but probably not for long. You can just tell, these guys are future headliners. The kind of band you'll be able to say, hey, I heard them on the Audio Underground before they were selling out arenas. Their brand new single officially drops Friday, October 10th, but today, at the request of the band, you're hearing it here first. Go follow them everywhere, at Official Split Second. Check out officialsplitsecond.com for tour dates and updates. Show them some love, because this is a band that deserves the world's attention. This is the world premiere of I Wanna Hear It From You by Split Second on Audio Underground with Black Jackson, exclusively on Sonic Scout Radio.
I came to yours today, you heard me knocking your door, looking for an answer, didn't believe a word, shouldn't have been so sure, but now you've really messed me around, and for a penny but not for a pound. How do you move that fast? What's your note to 60? Who were you with today? I thought you said you missed me. I look into my eyes to see the contradiction. I try to listen while you write your book of fiction. Why can't we finish what we started? You know that I know. Or have you already departed? You thought it's time to go. Get back here, 'cause baby, I'll catch up with you. It's been the first time twice, now you don't have to play nice, but if we're done, I wanna hear it from you. Tell me that we're through. I wanna hear it from you. I saw you yesterday, you were walking with a friend. What were you saying? We met that other girl, and so we're at the end. So baby, don't you tell me yourself. Instead you put me back on your shelf. How do you move that fast? What's your note to 60? Who were you with today? I thought you said you missed me. I look into my eyes, I see the contradiction. I try to listen while you write your book of fiction. Why can't we finish what we started? Oh, you know that I know. Or have you already departed? You thought it's time to go. Get back here, 'cause baby, I'll catch up with you. It's been the first time twice, but you don't have to play nice, but if we're done, I wanna hear it from you. Why can't we finish what we started? Oh, you know that I know. Or have you already departed? Oh, you thought it's time to go. Get back here, 'cause baby, I'll catch up with you. It's been the first time twice, now you don't like to play nice, but if we're done, I wanna hear it from you.
Wow, that was Split Second with the world premiere of I Wanna Hear It From You. Remember that name, Split Second. That's Ava, Levi, Jack, and Louise, because these four are the real deal. Straight out of the UK, already sounding like they belong on the biggest stages in the world. Go follow them everywhere, at Official Split Second. Hit their website, officialsplitsecond.com for tour dates and updates. Trust me, you're going to want to say you heard them here first. If you love discovering incredible new artists like this, you can support what I'm doing by joining the Audio Underground Patreon, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok at Black Jackson. Black Jackson has no vowels. It's BLCKJCKSN. My Instagram is at audio.underground. You'll get more behind the scenes music discoveries, upcoming features, things of that nature. I'm Black Jackson. This has been Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio. Thank you for listening and for keeping independent music alive.